welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. I have a dream to share that I had last night that I think is very interesting, right? Considering that yesterday was Halloween. Today is October 1st, 2022, 5:54 p.m. Before I start, and I will be doing cards today, I'm going to do a different kind of spread. I'm going to do the left side is the collective and the right side the stranger. I want to have fun with the spread, so it should be fun. I already know how I'm going to build up the spread. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, just remember that when it comes to tarot, time is fluid. I can't predict how the cards are going to come out. So just keep that in mind. If these messages, videos resonates with you, then great. If they don't, that's okay. Don't force it. Don't make it yours. However, if this does not resonate with you in particular, this may resonate for someone in your environment that you are close to. And if you like this video, give it a like. If you're interested in subscribing to my channel, you're more than welcome to do so. I would appreciate that. And overall, just use your discernment when it comes to these videos, okay? Use your intuition. You would know if it fits. Before I do that, also, I'm going to start off with my prayer. I pray to God and call upon Archangel Michael and any ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light that love me unconditionally to continue to protect me and my family during this time. Please help us see things clearly and to help us remove the fog of illusion that has led us down a false path in the past. Amen. Cool. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my dream. One of the things that I noticed, I was in a building. I don't know what kind of building it was. It was not a house. It was not a school. It was like similar to like a really large cabin, I guess, because there was like wood. Like a lot of the walls had wood in them, and there were like these windows to see outside. They're like very large windows. Okay. So it was actually really pretty, the building. Something in particular that I noticed about this building, there was one of those janitor sinks, like the really big square ones, in a bathroom. And so the sink was overflowing with water. It was overflowing with water and the tap was on. So I walked in and I turned off the tap. I feel like that was a metaphor to emotions. Not letting your emotions overflow and kind of like damage your surroundings, because water can cause damage if there's too much of it, right? Like a flood. So I turned off the tap, and I feel like that was like a metaphor of me handling my emotions. Moving on. This is where it might sound creepy, but this is the dream, okay? So, there was a couple of witches, okay? There was a group of witches, and they were in a circle. They were trying to summon something. Out of nowhere, I popped into the middle of the circle. So whatever they summoned, I popped up. They were trying to summon something very, very powerful, okay? They don't know what they were summoning, but they just know that they wanted to summon something very, very powerful. And in a sense, leash it. Okay? I popped up in the circle, and I remember I was looking at one of the witches in particular. She was light-skinned. Yeah, you can have it. Go ahead. She was light-skinned. She had like a long face. She seemed slim. She had her eyes closed. So she was definitely like, into it. And I was just looking at her, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, what are you doing? Why am I here? Right? So, but like, it's like they didn't notice that I was there. So I guess the witches are walking now. They're walking into a different room. I guess they felt like it didn't work or something. I don't know what. but I'm kind of like floating around just looking at them. And then the main witch, I guess, the one that was behind me, that was the main witch. And she was under the impression that nothing worked, the powerful thing didn't happen, or whatever they were trying to summon didn't happen. It wasn't there, blah, blah, blah. And I guess I kind of popped up and I'm like, well, I'm here. What do you want? Like, and she kind of disregarded me. It's kind of like she looked at me, disregarded me, disrespected me on top of that, and didn't believe who I was. I said who I said I was, and she didn't believe it. And I was like, what a complete lack of disrespect or of respect, because you did all this to bring me here, and now you're gonna like kind of sit there in my face, like, not only that, but you try to leash me, and then you're gonna like be like, you're not who we want, or you're not who you said you are, right? So I felt really disrespected. I'm like, you're not about to like do this. So it was also kind of like me taking my power back and reestablishing my position in the spiritual realm, I guess. And I started like really I started pistol whipping her with my hair. Like I didn't even have to touch her. It was all my hair. I was just like beating her up with my hair. At one scene she was like being choked out by my hair, and like she was like in my face and I was just standing there super calm, but my hair was just doing all the like smacking and stuff. Aside from that, up in the corner, not in the like yeah, up in the corner, I mean to the left, there was like a group of spirits. And I think they were my ancestors because they had jungle masks on. Okay, so I think it had to do with like Taino deities or spirits, Caribbean spirits. So yeah. But they weren't doing anything. They were just like watching. And I know for a fact, like had I said jump in, they would have jumped in. But they were just waiting for me to say something for them or to them. But they were just waiting there, like they had my back. But I know that they weren't going to do anything unless I told them to do anything. But at the same time, they weren't exactly worried either, because they were like, "Oh, she's got it. She can handle herself." And I can. I can handle myself. So that's why they were just there just in case. But they weren't doing anything. But they were there just in case. So, basically, the whole point of the dream is that, I handled my emotions. I got my emotions in check, and I've taken my power back, and I've reestablished my true position in the spiritual realm. Right? So, collective, you guys, I feel like for the collective, this is the work that you've been doing. Taking back your power, reestablishing your place, your true place in the spiritual community, spiritual realm. So so I'm gonna do the left side, the collective, and then the right side, the strangers. I'm gonna do a spread differently. I'm gonna lay all the cards out first and then flip them because it's fun, you know. Well, I guess that one flipped over. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Bayek. Someone is trying to go into your past and they're trying to pluck like exes or people who they thought you were involved with or people who they thought you were interested in from your past, right? Or maybe people you had crushes on or whatever the case may be. Someone is trying to go into your past, pluck these people or memories of these people out one by one, implant them in your dream, and try and trick you with like flirtations, enticement, to see if it'll work. There's an end goal to that. I know that's like a random thing. I mean, I guess it's not really random, but that's like a side note. Because I feel like it had to do with you taking back your power. That's interesting. Wow. We have the moon out here twice. The moon is... Oh my god, I know what this is. We have the moon upright for the collective, and we have the moon reverse for the strangers. You okay? Okay, she's okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this is the same exact card that came out. I tried to do this video earlier, but in my background there was just like I couldn't do it. And this is the card that came out for the stranger side. Oh my gosh. You know what? Alright, so for the collective we have embrace the dark, shine your true light upon this earth. Alright. In the dream, like I said, it was like I reestablished, I took back my power and I reestablished my true position within the spiritual realm. Okay? So, embrace the dark, shine your true light upon this earth. I feel like for a lot of you, you were afraid of taking back your power because for a lot of people in the community might have felt like this particular power of yours would be taboo or of the devil. Okay. We have the moon, the high priestess in reverse, and the 6 of swords. It's funny because I kid you not, when I tried to do the first spread, the cards for the collective, it was one of them was six of cups, and the other one was it was a 2 of wands, 6 of cups. What was the other one? I'm trying to see if I can picture it in my head. 2 of wands, 6 of cups. Anyways. So with the moon, the high priestess in reverse, and the 6 of swords, there was a secret around you. There was a secret. The secret in the first video, the secret was, you know what, doesn't even matter because now I'm in this brain. There was a secret about a high priestess, okay? But the secret was hidden, and so instead, what was presented was that this high priestess, like, she couldn't let go of the past. She had no intuition. Her spiritual powers were blocked. People didn't want her to embrace her powers. They were really trying to block this high priestess's powers. They wanted to keep her stuck in the past with the Six of Swords. So they tried to, oh my god. They knew what her power was, but they kept it a secret. They hid it from her. So they tried to block her powers, block her intuitions, keep her in the past, hide the truth from her. That's what they did. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. That's really messed up, too. For the stranger side, we have a community. So this was a lot of people. There was a lot of people that were doing this. For multiple angles. So, for example, here is the high priestess, right? She's got an attack here. Hold on. They're right here. Here, do you want these? She's got an attack here, an attack here, an attack here, an attack here, an attack here. All of these people, they knew who and what she was, right? She was in the middle. She had all this power, right? Like I said, these witches were trying to summon something very, very powerful, and I ended up popping up in the middle. But they disregarded me because, like, they didn't believe they didn't believe who I said I was. Like, they didn't want to believe it, so they disregarded me. And, like, that really peed me off because it's just like, what? Like, no. But there was a community of people, whether it be your friends, your family. These people, they know you, or they think they know you, but they don't. They knew this about you. They knew you were someone very powerful, and they tried to hide this. They tried to hide a secret about you from you. It's kind of like saying if you bought yourself a new pair of sneakers, here comes your friend trying to hide your sneakers, the sneakers that you bought for yourself, okay? This power was given to you by God. And people tried to really hide the power that God gave you. They really tried to hide it. We have the Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Blades, Two of Bones reverse, and the Moon reverse. Someone is either going to jail or they're in jail. This could be physical jail or spiritual jail. Hold on. All right, I'm back. What was I saying? Yeah, the Two of Bones reverse, and then the Moon reverse. So essentially, these people, they don't know what to do now. Now that the secret has been revealed, okay, about this high priestess. The secret is out. This high priestess knows who she is now. She knows who she is. She's claiming her power. She's embracing the dark. She's shining her true light upon this earth. She's doing it. And these people, they're being, okay, they're in jail now. Like spiritual jail. Because they really try to... These people, they were supposed to, like, help and uplift this high priestess. They were supposed to help guide her, and they didn't do that. They didn't do that at all. Instead, they hid this power from her. I don't know why. But now they're stuck. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They're like headless chickens now. They're running around and, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? She knows, or he knows. For some of you, this could be your family. Okay, I'm getting a couple things. This power is a power that is deep within your family tree. And it gets passed down and passed down and passed down. And it landed onto you. It was like your turn, I guess, to obtain this power, to nurture it, to use it for the greater good, right? You were supposed to embrace this. You're supposed to use it, nurture it. The people in your community with this community card, I look at it as a family tree. So this is something that gets passed down, right? I feel like the reason why these people hid this power from you is because they didn't want you in particular to have this power. They were hoping that someone else in the family would get this power, or they would all get this power. But it was on to you. You were chosen for this power. And this is one of the reasons why they did not get this power, because like the divine plan, they knew that these people would deliberately try to block you from your own power that was given to you by God. And here you are at the top of this family tree, right, with this light around you. That's you. You're the high priestess. This power goes deep, deep, deep within your lineage. You see these roots? They just keep going and going and going. You come from a very, very long, long line of, of this power, this particular power. But this long line, this power there's something about you in particular it's like a red line that just, it's particular, like the originator, and then that red line goes to you, not to your cousins, not to your siblings. It just, you're, towards the end of the red line. And then when you have children, whoever the red line goes to next, it'll go to after that. With these poppies on the bottom of this community card, these people wanted you to be ignorant to your power. They wanted you to be sleeping. They didn't want you to awaken to your power. They were hoping that you would be asleep. And the way they were hoping that would be if you continued a specific lifestyle, indulging, just doing things like, if, for example, like if you drink alcohol really blocks your pineal gland. It's like alcohol is a poison. All right, that's why when you have hangovers the next day, your body's like screaming. That's because your body is fighting off the poison. All right, that's why alcohol is legal, because it blocks your intuition. So these people were hoping that you would stay distracted and stay asleep. Hold on 1 second. Don't open that. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So yeah. I'm going to do some kipper now. I'm going to do 1 kipper for each side. Damn! I like this spread too. I'm going to have to do another one. Journey in reverse for the collective. I feel like that goes with 6 of Swords on top of the 6 of Swords, because these people didn't want you to journey towards your spiritual path. Like, I don't know, like they just really did not want you to. We have community in reverse, and courtship also came out. Jeez. So this was definitely, your family were doing this, or your friends. I'm gonna put Journey between the High Priestess in reverse and 6 of Swords in reverse, because they really wanted you to stay blocked. All right, they really didn't want you to be able to tap in and open. A couple of days ago, or like last week, I made a video and I was talking about how like I literally saw a face in my head. And at the top, it kind of like just opened up and there was like a ball of light in the middle. That's kind of like, you guys have tapped into your spiritual powers. And then the dream that I had last night, you're reclaiming your position in the spiritual realm. Reclaiming your power. So there were people in your community. We have the community card out here. Jesus Christ. We have the community card twice. All right. So people were really, really working to keep this hidden. This was a band of friends and family. This was like a group effort. So I guess I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna do some white cards because I don't really. Somebody with the letter B, I secretly hate you. Okay. So we have quite a couple cards here. Okay, we have Magic Hex Curse has backfired. For some of you, your friends and family were doing magic to keep you blocked. But it's backfired because obviously you're not reclaiming your position in the spiritual realm. Focus on healing, and you are. Lives to backstab people? Yeah. So now these people are in jail. This could be physical jail or spiritual jail. Your light bothers their demons, and that's exactly why they did not get this power. How are you gonna want a divine power, but you're still dealing with your demons like heavily? You know what I mean? The spirit of God is with you. Don't give up. Well, yeah. Liquid poison in the form of guilt. Don't drink it. So a lot of the magic that these people were doing were it was word magic. So you guys may have felt guilty, like if you talked about certain dreams or if you have certain feelings or ideas or interests or whatever the case may be, these people would make you feel guilty or weird. Like, oh, that's the devil, or oh, that's taboo, or oh, you need to pray to God, and blah, 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 right? Like, they knew what they were doing. They were guilting you so you wouldn't be able to tap into this power that was originally yours. This is something you were supposed to be doing a long time ago. We have 555 change. Something new is coming. Yeah. We have the letter C. Somebody with the letter C, first, last, middle, initial. You know, they could have been involved in the community, trying to keep you blocked. If I could go back and reintroduce myself, I would. So somebody wants to have a do-over when it comes to you. So they want to redo their first impressions. The way you see them now, they want to do it all over again. And it's because they're scared. They're in spiritual jail now. So they're like really wishing that they could go back in time and do right by you. Nurture you properly. Take care of you properly. Guide you properly, right? But they didn't do that. And now all they can do is stay in regret. They should have did right by you the first time. And now they want to go back in time and redo it. Like, that's not how that works. That's exactly why the divine knew not to give them this power, and they gave it to you instead, because they knew these people would use it for malicious intent. I mean, look at what they did. They deliberately blocked you from having this power. They wanted to keep you in the past, keep you stuck from moving forward, right? But it doesn't even matter now because you have reestablished your position, your right true position in the spiritual realm, and you're taking your power back. That's pretty much it. That's awesome. 3033. Okay, so this is your video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in subscribing to my channel, you're more than welcome to do so. I am doing personal readings as well, so if that's something you're interested or need, just send me an email. Yeah.